The other point I would make, though, is one last point, is that, the entire history of human progress has been about making energy cheaper. That is literally
the smaller footprint on the planet.
And that has literally been what has driven the last 200-300 years of incredible economic growth and created a huge, independent, free and prosperous middle class across the West. Now, why would you want to get rid of that? Well, maybe it's because actually a large, free, independent middle class that's prosperous, maybe some people would prefer those people to be dependent, impoverished, and being able to be told what to do for the necessities of life. I don't know.
It sounds like you've been... I've got a book for you, James. I'm going to lend you to read over Christmas. It's called The Great Reset by Klaus Schwab and Co. Maybe you'll find some clues in there.
Okay.
If only the neo-Marxists could just look at the reality and instead of trying to decimate the middle classes in the West, try to bring that prosperity and opportunity to the developing world. Because you look at the developing world and that's what they need. They need cheap, reliable energy so they can lift themselves out of poverty and have the sort of living standards we've taken for granted here, and we're going to send backwards here deliberately. It is utterly mad. And you wonder, when are the public going to wake up to this? But until there is a political force, a mainstream political force, like, I don't know, the coalition, fighting...
Rita, seriously, come on.
Actually because the coalition used to make these arguments. It was only, 4 years ago where we had the great climate change election, which the coalition won, arguing about we need reliability and affordability, not emission targets. They won the unwinnable election on those arguments.
And then
last
they trashed them. They trashed them.
They trashed them when we net zero.